Established in 1929, the Daniel Guggenheim Medal, named for the American industrialist and philanthropist, honors those who have made notable achievements in the advancement of aeronautics. The medal is awarded jointly by AIAA, ASME, AHS International, and SAE International. The first medal was presented to Orville Wright. Other recipients of the medal have included Igor I. Sikorsky, Dr. Hans P. von Ohain, Dr. William H. Pickering, Abraham Karam, and Alan R. Mullally. This year, the award honors Dr. Antony Jameson, an AIAA Fellow, Research Professor of Engineering in the Department of Aeronautics and Astronautics at Stanford University, recognizing his exceptional contributions to algorithmic innovation and the development of computational fluid dynamic codes that have made important contributions to aircraft design. Dr. Jameson is the author or co-author of more than 400 scientific papers in a wide range of subject areas, including control theory and aerodynamics. He also developed the well-known flow and sign computational fluid dynamics codes used throughout the aerospace industry in various design processes. Additionally, Dr. Jameson's codes were used to predict the performance of the Alinghi America's Cup yacht. Dr. Jameson's work has been instrumental in the combination of computational fluid dynamics with control theory in the calculation of optimum shapes for aircraft.
When I grew up as a small boy in India for 6 years. We went there when I was 3 years old, and I had a nanny who took me and my brother on a walk past a small airfield, kind of in the middle of Delhi. And I remember looking at a plane there. It was a biplane, I think something like a Vickers Valletta. Then I noticed that you had moving surfaces like elevators and ailerons. I didn't know what they were called, but I thought about it, and I saw that if you tipped the elevator up, it would push the tail down, and it would push the nose up in the plane. It's interesting because I saw it as the wind going over the plane and not the other way around. I forced my mother to buy one of these Spotter's books on aircraft from the Second World War, and Spitfires and Messerschmitts and so on, and she used to read aloud to us, and I'd have her reading out just descriptions of these planes, wingspan and engine horsepower and things like that, till she finally refused to do it any longer. Well, when I came to America and worked at Grumman, I wanted to do something that would have an impact, but I had no idea what. And firstly, I was working in control theory at Grumman, but then all of a sudden my boss at the time, his name was Stu Harvey, called me in and said, could I do something about supercritical wings? I didn't know what he meant by supercritical wing. I had to ask him, but he meant wings designed for transonic flow. And then I realized that transonic flow was kind of the key problem at that time, in the 70s, because commercial airplanes like the 747 fly transonic speed, and military airplanes, once they start maneuvering, are in transonic speed. So this is an opportunity to open a new field, and I plunged into it, basically computational fluid dynamics. Well, there's a second way I think I've been able to impact things, and that is I could draw on my background in control theory, and that you could use control theory as a method of finding optimum wing shapes by combining it with CFD. Well, there's a third way, I think, and that's I've now trained about 50 doctoral students and about 10 postdocs, and they spread out into a lot of important key positions, both in industry, places like Boeing, Lockheed Skunk Works, Honda, General Electric, but also, I think, 17 university professors, some of them now pretty influential. So this is a kind of way of shaping the future by a generation, I think, of people that I've helped to train. It's a kind of privilege to work in academia, to have that opportunity.